So you all know that you can make money when the price of a stock goes up, but did you also know you could cash in when the markets are headed down? I'm Kate Sullivan. This is Thrasher University's video glossary, What is Short Selling Part 1. We're here in the NoHo neighborhood in downtown Manhattan. Let's get started. So before I tell you what it means to go short,
Go short, it's your birthday.
no, that's go shorty, and I'm pretty sure he's not talking about trading strategies. So before I tell you about what it means to go short, let me explain to you what it means to go long.
Kate, go long.
Going long doesn't mean catching passes from this guy. It actually just means that you're buying a stock the old-fashioned way. You're buying the stock, hoping the price goes up so you can make money. So short selling is the exact opposite. It's a technique people use when the markets are headed down. But it can also be highly profitable in a down market, but can also be so dangerous because there's no limit to the amount of money you can lose, and there are investors that specialize in short selling. So when you sell a stock short, you're basically expressing a negative or bearish outlook on the company you're investing in. Khalid's going to tell you how it works.
First, you borrow a stock. Now, I know most of you out there are used to borrowing money, but short selling involves borrowing stock. That's step one. And for this example, we'll use Ralph Lauren. Let's say you think the Polo Classic Knit is going out of style and their price is set to drop. The first step you want to do is borrow some Ralph Lauren to short sell it. Excuse me. Can I borrow that shirt? Yeah, that Ralph Lauren. Can I borrow that?
When am I going to get it back?
A little bit later. Yeah, thanks. That's going to work. Now that you've borrowed the stock, step two is to sell it just like you regularly would on the open market. And although we're talking about them separately, step one, borrow the stock, and step two, sell the stock as distinct steps because that's how you should learn it. If you were doing this regularly on the market, they would kind of happen at the same time. So I'm going to try to sell this stock. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you want to buy this Ralph Lauren?
For how much?
Oh, $70.
Well, that is expensive for a wrinkled shirt. Do you have a receipt for that?
No, listen, it's not really a shirt, it's a stock. It's a share of Ralph Lauren. It trades for $70. That's how much it's trading for right now.
It still looks like a shirt.
Would you like to buy? It's $70. I promise. Look at this. Perfect. Boom.
Okay, fine.
Awesome. Nice. All right.
40.
It's all there. Nice. Taxi!
Still looks like a shirt to me.
All right, so that's step two, selling the stock. Now, once you sold the stock, you have the money for the stock, but you still owe the stock back to the person that you borrowed it from. That takes us to step three. After you've borrowed the stock and then sold it, the next step is to wait to see what happens with the price of the stock. Remember, under normal circumstances, when you're going long, you buy a stock and want the stock price to go up. But we're not doing it the normal way this time. When you sell a stock short, you've borrowed something and sold something that you don't actually own. That's the difference. Just like with anything else that you borrow, when you borrow a stock to sell it short, you've got to give it back to the person that you borrowed it from. Even though on the stock market, you might not even know who that person is. For this reason, when you sell short, you profit when the price of the stock goes down, and you lose money when the price of the stock you borrow goes up. We'll explain it clearly in step 4, the buyback. Step 4 completes the circle. Once you've borrowed the stock, sold it, and waited to see what happens, then you got to buy it back. Excuse me, hey, I've been looking for you. Hey, you with the shirt. Yes, you. Hey, I need to buy that shirt back from you.
You want to buy this back?
I have to cover my short. How much do you want for that?
How about $60?
60, that's sweet. And I got $70 when I sold it. I'm $10 richer, my friend. I'll take it. That's $10 in profit, and now you can give the borrowed stock back. Appreciate you letting me borrow this, man. Worked out for me.
All right. Scent of a woman.
All right, so you covered the short, and if you cover the short at a stock price lower than where you initially borrowed and sold the stock, you made money. In this instance, we sold it for 70 after we borrowed it. We bought it back for 60, made 10 bucks. But let's say that didn't happen.
Ugh, again with this bad news. Sorry guys, but it's true. So you borrowed the stock and sold it at $70. Now you need to buy it back and return it to the person you borrowed it from. But now it's at $80, so you need another $10 so you can buy it back. In this situation, you lose 10 bucks. First, when you sell short, you're looking to make money when the prices of the market go down.
That's right. Number two, the steps to selling a stock short are first you borrow the stock, then you sell the stock, and then you buy it back, hopefully at a lower price.
3, so when you buy a stock back at a lower price, you make money. But if you buy the stock back at a higher price, you lose money.
That's right. And fourth and lastly, unlike going long the regular way you buy and sell stocks, where you can only lose your initial investment, when you sell stocks short, you can lose much more than you actually invested at first. You can actually lose an infinite amount of money. That's it for the first part of short selling, the simple stuff. Be on the lookout for part 2. I'm Khalid.
I'm Kate. Thanks for watching the Thrasher University video glossary, where making money never goes out of style.
It really doesn't.
No.
I promise you.